Eastern Cape Police say they hope to finalise their investigations into the charges of grave tampering brought against Chief Mandla Mandela within 7 days. And NPA rejects criticism that it's failing to ensure that criminals are prosecuted. I'm Richard Brooks. Eastern Cape Police say they hope to finalise their investigations into the charges of grave tampering brought against former President Nelson Mandela's grandson, Chief Mandla Mandela, within 7 days. Yesterday, police confirmed that a charge had been laid at a police station near Unu. Meanwhile, the nation is anxiously waiting for the Eastern Cape High Court ruling on the order forcing Chief Mandla Mandela to exhume the remains of 3 of former President Nelson Mandela's children from Mvezu and return them to Unu. Both legal teams of Mandla Mandela and 16 Mandela family members are submitting heads of arguments in court in Mthatha today. Nkululeko Nyambezi has more.
The case arises from occurrences dating back 2 years, when in July 2011, Chief Mandla Mandela allegedly tampered with the graves of 3 Mandela family members. Their remains were exhumed in the Qunu cemetery and taken to Mvezo, Madiba's birthplace, where they were reburied. It's believed that the case against Mandla was opened by members of the Mandela family who are embroiled in court action in the Eastern Cape High Court in Mthatha at the present. Police spokesperson Lieutenant Colonel Mzukisi Fakela confirms the charge.
We have given the case to the branch commander of BG to investigate the case, and after the finalization of the case, should be taken to the SPP, that is Senior Public Prosecutor, for his decision. But we want to make sure that we do it within 7 days.
For SABC News, I'm Nkululeko Nyembezi in Mthatha.
Some of former President Nelson Mandela's family members are expected to visit him at the Mediclinic Heart Hospital in Pretoria today. Others are expected to be in Mthatha to attend the exhumation case that's being heard in the Eastern Cape High Court. Madiba has spent the last 3 weeks in the hospital where he is being treated for a recurring lung infection. His condition remains critical but stable. It's quiet outside the hospital this morning. Freddie Sepeng has more.
Yesterday, ANC Northwest Chairperson Sutra Mahumapelo joined the long list of people wishing Mandela a speedy recovery. Mahumapelo arrived at the Pretoria Heart Hospital, where Madiba is being treated for a recurring lung infection. Mahumapelo said the ongoing battle by Mandela's family should come to an end. He says the ANC in the Eastern Cape will engage with the family as this whole dispute is tarnishing Madiba's image. The number of members of the media has declined and security continues to remain tight. Freddie Sepeng, SABC, Pretoria.
Deputy President Kgalema Motlanthe says he's satisfied that business, labour and government are keeping their commitments under a framework agreement which is aimed at resolving problems in the mining sector. Motlanthe will today convene meetings with representatives of the sector. The agreement was reached in a meeting that Motlanthe held with mining houses and trade unions last month. Here's Motlanthe's spokesperson Thabo Masebe.
Now, once they have signed the agreement, they would then go away and then come up with plans that would see them fulfill those commitments that they have made. And then as a forum, there's going to be a mechanism that would help to monitor implementation of all those things that we agreed. There are things that will be done by the sectors themselves, labor, business and government separately, and there are things that would be done by the forum working all of these sectors.
The National Prosecuting Authority has rejected criticism that it's failing to ensure that criminals are prosecuted. There are concerns that the NPA's reputation has taken a knock in the wake of a spate of botched cases recently. In a number of cases, convictions have been unsuccessful. The acquittal of the police officers charged with the murder of Vicksburg activist Andres Tatane is one such example. Advocate Sean Abraham is Special Director of Public Prosecutions for the Priority Crimes Litigation Unit.
So it's critical that, that a permanent NDPP is, of course, appointed. The NPA does engage with its stakeholders, whether it's the police authorities or crime intelligence authorities, to enhance the ability of the NPA to fulfill its mandate. There are many, many dedicated, committed prosecutors and skilled prosecutors are there who are there for the people of this country, and they must be lauded for the work that they do.